Hello, welcome back again to another video. In this video, we look at the interface of Glaxanimate. Let's get started. This is the zip folder that we unzip from, and this is the folder. When you open this folder, you have another folder inside, and then when you open this folder, you have two other folders, and then you have the VBscript here. In the last video, we look at how to create a path into Kdenlive by opening up a bin folder here, and then you link it to this one here. Now, to open up without using Kdenlive, you only have to click on the Glaxnimate here. So once we click on this VBscript here, it's automatically going to open up the Glaxanimate to use. So here we have this little open window here which says security warning. Simply ignore that and click open to open that. And now we landing on the Glaxnimate interface, and here is the first thing that it's always on when you open up the Glaxanimate, and this is where the template, you can choose any of this template to create your project and then click OK. And now we are in the Glaxanimate interface. Now the usual thing in all other software is the menus, so you can see the menus and all the tools that we'll be using are all inside here. And then from there you have the canvas, which is right in the center here. So in the canvas you can zoom in and out in the canvas using the middle mouse button. So when we wheel down using the middle mouse button, we are zooming out from the canvas, and when we wheel up using the middle mouse button, we are zooming in into the canvas. You can fanning around the canvas area here by holding down the middle mouse button, and you can move the canvas or panning around. You can also rotate this canvas by holding down the shift button, the middle mouse button, and you can rotate this canvas here. And you also have the shortcut toolbar. When you do a right click, you have this usual tool that comes in handy, like cut, copy, paste, delete, the group, ungroup, and to move the layers up and down. And then the layers, you have all the things in the layers that you can use them here instead of going to the menu or the tool up in the menu bar. Okay, so that's all about the canvas area. Moving on here, you can see all this shortcut tool here. This dock, and you can dock it anywhere in the screen here or in the interface of Glaxanimate here. So you can move them and dock them anywhere you want to. For example, we can move this up here, and we can move this color palette to different locations. So that's how we can. They are floating windows, so you can always move to any location. Now here you have the most important tool: select, edit, and the draw, bezier, and the freehand tool, and the rectangle. All these tools are here. You can see this option here. Anything that you select from here, tool option here, you can see it's very important to notice row shape, group, layers. You have to select the layers, and the fill button here is when you create a shape. For example, just create this shape. You can see we have fill and stroke. The stroke are the lines around that, and the fill is what it's filled into the shape. So for example, if we uncheck the fill and now we go and create another shape, you can see that it's only creating the stroke. Now if we uncheck the stroke and we go to fill and we get another shape again, you can see it's only have that. So this is a very handy tool when it comes active. When you select this to draw, it's under the draw tool, so you can select any of these to use them. Okay, so coming down here, you can see the timeline. The timeline here is where the frames of yours. So when you move here, you can see the frames are moving up when you move the playhead in. So it's very important. You can always type the frames that you want to move your playhead to right inside here, or simply drag to where the number you want to type, you want to place your playhead. All this one are in layers. As you can see, the animation and then the ellipse. So anything that you place first will be the one at the back, and as you place more layers to it, it's laying down here. As you can see the layers, and under here, so let's just move this a little bit up, something like that, so we can see. So you have the ellipse you have, so you can always rename them so that you can be able to know which layer are you working on. Under each layer you have the different properties here. For example, the transform, you have the anchor point where when you click on the select here, and edit. You can see the anchor point there, and you also have the position scale. So all these keyframe, you can always add a keyframe here, and then you can move to and adding a keyframe. And then in the ellipse here, you can see different things like the transform again, and you have the ellipse here, you have the stroke, color to change the color, anything that you do here, and the cap join. So all these are under each of these layers when you select or any of these shapes that you are placing it on the canvas. Here you can see that this is very important when you're creating animation. Always click on this when you're moving your playhead to create animation, and it will automatically adding keyframe as you move your playhead. Okay, so again, thank you for watching, and in the next video we'll get our hands dirty by creating a little animation to get use of the tool in Glaxnimate. Thank you again for watching. See you back again.